Hello friends, this is Coldrun, back with Mass Effect, and we're here on the planet Therum, where last time we fought through we fought through a very unusual planet. It was like, most of the planets I'd landed on were they were just like a big square, where you landed on them and you explored them, and there was there was an anomaly here, and you could just kind of pick where you go. This was very linear. This was like a snaking, a snaking way. And we got to a boss, we got to the armature and the adorable little hoppers who probably would scare the shit out of me in real life. And we wound up here, which was in the Therum ruins, and there's a Prothean tower at the end of here. Elevator down. Uh-oh, looks like we might actually have more than this. Yeah, let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. I went the wrong way. Sorry. That was as anticlimactic as it could have been. Alright. So yeah, this is the wreckage of a mine? No, it's not the wreckage. It's actually, it looks like extremely... Oh god. Oh. The Geth Shock Trooper. I forgot how to use abilities. I panicked. Alright, let's see if I can singularity you. Yeah, you just become like a sitting duck. That's pretty awesome. Or anyone else?
Clear.
No. I've learned my lesson about ion containment cells. I'm not shooting that thing. Not right now, at least. Maybe if there was an enemy nearby, I would. Wait. Oh, okay, no. This isn't an alternative to the elevator. We're not at the elevator just yet. I wonder if enemies can use these containment cells. Actually, no, I am curious about this. What's the difference between a fusion containment cell and an ion containment cell? So fusion containment cell is just like an explosion. Is an ion containment, is it just the same thing? Maybe one's more powerful? Oh, I'll bet the ion containment cell damages shields only, and the fusion containment cell damages health only. That's my guess. Just based on the color coding.
It looks like this cavern formed around the ruin, after it was built.
Oh, interesting. Can we get here before we use the elevator? It looks like not. It looks like that's... The Prothean towers, probably... This is a wall, I'm guessing? Yeah, this is a wall. Okay. What's the name of this area, by the way? Therum Ruins. So the ruins are super old if the cavern was kind of came around it. Unless I'm misunderstanding. Oh, this is going farther down than I expected. I thought we'd just be going down like a half level. Okay. Medical kit. We got a med gel. A Geth assault drone. Let's just throw this, because I don't think it has any health. Oh, and look at that. Where was it? It said something was hacked. Geth assault drone is hacked. Okay, this is Tally. This is Tally's work, I think. But it says that... Oh, no. Why are both of my party members blocked? Kind of unavailable. Is it because they're hacking? Let me just throw you.
tiles in those holes remind me of a bathroom floor.
That's your contribution? I bring you along, Caden, reluctantly, because
Yes, ma'am.
you're just not that... You're a little bit, you're threatening to be the black wall of the group, the pre-revelation black wall of the group. And that's your contribution, that this looks like a bathroom? Okay. I mean, you're not wrong. Like, it does look a little bit tiled like a bathroom floor, but, like, that's your contribution? Okay. And this is, it's listed as a Prothean tower. Is that where I'm looking? Yeah. It's not the best sound. Alright, let me... Oh wait, Kaiden, you're low on health. How do I heal you? Nah, you're fine. I'll just resurrect you with Unity if I need to. Shield... So what's the difference between barrier and shield boost? Shield boost raises the shields quicker, right? Restores a portion of your shields even while you're under fire. Okay, yeah, so that's... No, so let's just use barrier preemptively. Because I don't know what I'm getting myself into here.
Hello? Could somebody help me? Please?
Liara. If you're an Asari, then I'm thinking, yes, you're a blue
Can you
party
hear me
member.
out there? I'm trapped. I need help.
She's the new party member. Dollars to donuts. This is also probably why my friend Carrie suggested I do this first. Okay.
Liara to Sony, I presume?
Thank the goddess. I did not think anyone would come looking for me. Listen, this thing I'm in is a Prothean security device. I cannot move, so I need you to get me out of it, all right?
Let's ask about Trapped first.
How did you end up in there?
I was exploring the ruins when the Geth showed up, so I hid in here. Can you believe that? Geth, beyond the veil! I activated the tower's defenses. I knew the barrier curtains would keep them out. When I turned it on, I must have hit something I wasn't supposed to. I was trapped in here. You must get me out, please!
You brought this on yourself. I'll never stop getting tickled by, like, the shitty options in this game.
Your mother is working with Saren. Whose side are you on?
What? I am not on anybody's side. I may be Benezia's daughter, but I'm nothing like her. I have not spoken to her in years. Please, just get me out of here.
Okay, yeah, we got you.
Find some way to help you.
There is a control in here that should deactivate this thing. You'll have to find some way past the barrier curtain. That's the tricky part. The defenses cannot be shut off from the outside. I don't know how you'll get in here. Be careful. There is a Krogan with the Geth. They have been trying different ways to get past the barrier.
There's a Krogan with the Geth. I guess I guess I shouldn't be that surprised, because Krogans, we've seen, are mercenaries in this world. Like, there's not really a... What did that say? Mining laser alignment? There's not really a specific philosophy that, like, all Krogan follow or anything like that. Like, they seem to go... I didn't see. Who's shooting? Ah. Nope, I'm going there. Can I shoot that? That was not... Well, okay. Let's singularity your ass. No, you're too far away, aren't you? Let's try it, just in case. Now that worked. Alright, let's find something to hide behind down here. Yeah, this is what I'm looking for. I'm taking some hits. Can we throw you behind that thing? Probably not. No, but you can shoot through it. Well, here's an option. Nope, that's not the option. How about we bury her up? And then use this. Oh wait, nope, we have to clear the enemies.
Jammers online.
Yeah, use the barrier advantage that we have there. Okay, let's singularity your ass. Did we use it already? I think we might have used it. No, we didn't. Oh, look at you. A floating duck. Okay. How much more is this? No, okay, so let's just finish looking at this before we unlock the thing. Cryo rounds 4 and shredder rounds 4. Okay. So, let's see. Oh wow, we got a lot of pistols that I won't need. Yes. Let's save one pistol just in case, because she might be a pistol user. Anti-personal rounds 3. What is cryo rounds? It reduces the target's accuracy and increases shield bypass. Cooling lasers collapse ammunition into a small Bose-Einstein condensate. Is that an actual thing? Bose-Einstein? A massive supercooled subatomic particles capable of snap freezing impacted objects. Okay, so it makes the objects cold. It basically makes these like frost bullets, and it goes past shields and makes the target less accurate because they're really cold and uncomfortable. Okay. What was the other option we just got? Shredder rounds. Designed to tear apart on impact for maximum damage. These rounds are particularly effective against living targets. We'll hold off on this for now because we're against Geth right now, but I think we might use that pretty soon. No, I didn't want to... There we go. Okay. Alright, let's see what else we can find. Anything else in this tent? No. Ooh, weapon locker. A Thunder 5 assault rifle, Hammer 4 sniper rifle, and Kessler 4 pistol. Oh yeah, this is what we're talking about. Kessler 4 has slightly worse damage per second, comparable heatsink, and better. Alright, 109. Alright, 109, 4.161. No, it's the same thing. Moderately better accuracy. Wait. 1.3. Oh, okay, yeah. Okay. So, heatsink is 4.1 versus 1.3. So, way better heatsink and slightly less damage. I think that's a worthwhile trade-off. Let's dump these two. Or let's dump the Striker 3 anyway. And then you're a pistol user. You're a pistol user. The other with 3 pistol. Wait, what is Kaiden's thing? Yeah, Kaiden's a pistol user too. Okay, so the others will give to others as we go. Yep, we got a nice upgrade for Rex and a nice toy for whoever uses sniper rifles, who I can't remember. Okay, let's free Liara. What's this? I like that minigame a lot. I don't know why. It's something, there's something just really satisfying about it. As long as it doesn't get too much longer. If there becomes like 20 circles of that, then I'll start to get annoyed. But like, I really enjoy that minigame. I don't know why. Okay, so we're going through the bathroom. And now we're in the tower. The Prothean tower. Let me save here. This looks like it's about to be a battle zone. Are we gonna have to fight... What's her name? Fight Liara? Like, this looks like stuff to hide behind, which is why I'm nervous. No, it's not stuff to hide behind. I see Liara there. I just want to check I'm not missing anything. Yeah, I can't hide behind this. Never mind. I don't think it will be something to hide. So this is probably how we...
How did you get in here? I didn't think there was any way past the barrier.
It was easy. It's not important. It was pretty... It's kind of... I don't know that it's not important. It's weird, because sometimes this feels like the more supportive option than this. So let's go with this.
We blasted through with the mining laser.
Of course. Yes, that makes sense. Please, get me out of here before more Geth arrive. That button over there should shut down this containment field.
Any idea how we get out of this place?
There is an elevator back in the center of the tower. At least I think it's an elevator. It should take us out of here. Come on!
Lead the way.
I still cannot believe all this. Why would the Geth come after me? Do you think Benezia's involved?
Saren's looking for the conduit. You're a Prothean expert. He probably wants you to help him find it.
Oh,
The
that's true.
conduit, but I don't know.
What the hell was that?
These ruins are not stable. That mining laser must have triggered a seismic event.
That makes sense. It actually does.
We have to hurry. The whole place is caving in.
We need an escape plan. No, we're just getting out. Fuck it, we're getting out of here.
Joker, get the Normandy airborne and lock in on my signal. On the double, mister.
Aye, aye, Commander. Secure and away. ETA 8 minutes.
He needs to move faster.
Oh, I wonder if this is going to be like a dodge minigame where we're going to have to like dodge, like collapsing debris. Saving content, okay. Oh right, the Krogan.
Surrender. Or don't. That would be more fun.
In case you didn't notice, this place is falling apart.
Exhilarating, isn't it?
Ah, friggin' Krogan.
Thanks for getting rid of those energy fields for us. Hand the doctor over.
Whatever it is you want, you are not getting it from me.
Yeah, no, I'm not giving up the Asari doctor.
She'll stay with us, thanks.
Not an option. Saren wants her, and he always gets what he wants. Kill him. Spare the Asari if you can. If not, doesn't matter.
Really? Alright, first of all, Krogan Battlemaster. I don't know whether you're weaker. Normally my strategy would be to take out the ads, but I don't know if you're ads or not. So let's just singularity you real quick. And can we hide behind you? Now we can hide behind it. Okay. Oh wait, what the hell? What am I doing with this crappy weapon? I need a different crappy weapon. Did I get rid of... the fuck? Hold on. No, give me the Kessler 4. Alright, let's hurl you back, or let's warp you. Can we throw you, actually? You're too close for comfort. Okay, good. Let's unity up.
I owe you one. Get down!
Grenades are fun. I probably shouldn't have used it, but it's just fun to use them. Something about the way these characters are animated makes them always look shocked. Like the eyes look like super wide, and I like it in this context. Again, a fan of the music here. I am a big fan of this, like wah 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 wah, like this sort of low key techno, whatever it is. It sort of feels almost like 70s sci-fi music, with the synthesizer feel.
Too
to
close,
it.
Commander. 10 more seconds, we would have been swimming in molten sulfur. The Normandy isn't equipped to land in exploding volcanoes. They tend to fry our sensors and melt our hull. Just for future reference.
We almost died out there, and your pilot is making jokes?
Okay, so you're gonna be super serious. He saved us, it eases the tension. Yeah, he saved
Joker
us.
pulled our asses out of there. I think he's earned the right to a few bad jokes.
I see. It must be a human thing. I don't have a lot of experience dealing with your species, Commander.
Or Asari,
But
not
I am
very
grateful
humorous.
to you. You saved my life back there, and not just from the volcano. Those Geth would have killed me or dragged me off to Saren.
What did Saren want with you? Do you know something about the conduit?
Only that it was somehow connected to the Prothean extinction. That is my real area of expertise. I have spent the past 50 years trying to figure out what happened to them.
50, yeah, that surprised me. I was thinking she was like in her 30s or something, or 30s or 40s, but I forgot how Asari aged.
Just how old are you exactly?
I hate to admit it, but I am only 106.
Damn! I hope I look that good when I'm your age.
A century may
Right?
seem like a long time to a short-lived species like yours. But among the Asari, I am barely considered more than a child. That is why my research has not received the attention it deserves. Because of my youth, other Asari scholars tend to dismiss my theories on what happened to the Protheans.
I've got my own theory on why the Protheans disappeared.
With all due respect, Commander, I have heard every theory out there. The problem is finding evidence to support them. The Protheans left remarkably little behind.
Does
It is
a magic
almost as
vision
if
count?
someone did not want the mystery solved. It is like someone came along after the Protheans were gone and cleansed the galaxy of clues.
Oh, that
But here
could
is
be.
the incredible part. According to my findings, the Protheans were not the first galactic civilization to mysteriously vanish. This cycle began long before them.
That was not expected, for me at least. I really thought the Protheans were like the the proto. It's like Final Fantasy again. This is something Final Fantasy games do a lot, where they have some hyper advanced race come along, die out, and then like we pick up the pieces and use their technology and use their magic. And I assume that this was the case for the Protheans, and it sort of is, but it sounds like there's actually a lot more of those behind. Like, the Protheans were just one of many. Maybe the Protheans got their technology from some race that came before them, and they got theirs from some race that came before them.
Where'd you come up with this theory? I thought there wasn't any evidence.
I have been working on this for 50 years. I have tracked down every scrap and shred of evidence. Eventually, subtle patterns start to emerge, patterns that hint at the truth. It is difficult to explain to someone else. I cannot point to one specific thing to prove my case. It is more a feeling derived from a half-century of dedicated research. But I know I'm right, and eventually I will be able to prove it. There were other civilizations before the Protheans. This cycle has repeated itself many times over.
If the Protheans weren't the first, then who was?
I don't know. There is barely any evidence on the Protheans, even less on those who came before them. I cannot prove my theory, but I know I am right. The galaxy is built on a cycle of extinction. Each time a great civilization rises up, it is suddenly and violently cast down. Only ruins survive. The Protheans rose up from a single world until their empire spanned the entire galaxy. Yet even they climbed to the top on the remains of those who came before.
So I was right, okay.
Their greatest achievements, the mass relays and the Citadel, are based on the technology of those who came before them. And then, like all the other forgotten civilizations throughout galactic history, the Protheans disappeared. I have dedicated my life to figuring out why.
Shut up and I'll tell you. I'm sorry, this is... Oh, God, I love that these exist. Even if I'm not using them, it tickles me to know that these exist. So, a couple things. One is that it seems like there must be some kind of... If she's right, and if these are... If there's, like, something that keeps wiping these out, that something must be a persistent thing. My guess is that it's the... Is it the Reavers or Reapers? And if it's Reapers, I guess that would make sense, because Reapers, like, are... I mean, the Grim Reaper, you know, Messenger of Death. And so, like... Or not Grim Reaper's not Messenger of Death, it's the embodiment of death. And so, maybe when something triggers, these Reapers come along and, like, reset things. Maybe when people get too close to discovering a certain thing, or a civilization advances too far, the Reapers come along and get activated and do something, do a thing. But then the Reaper, because it definitely seems from what she's saying like there's intention behind hiding what the other civilizations are doing. And then what's the purpose of that? Like, what is it that when you advance too far in technology, then, like, if you advance to a certain point in technology, then you're going to do a thing, you're going to discover something that's hidden, and that thing doesn't want to be discovered, or it could be any number of reasons. The second thing is, the second big question is, what's the deal with your head? Are those Asari, like, things, are those, like, tentacles? Are they bone? Are they, like, hair that you can comb and, like, can Asari, like, make them stick straight up? Or are they just, I don't know. I guess maybe we'll find out.
They were wiped out by a race of sentient machines, the Reapers.
The Reapers? But I have never heard of. How do you know this? What evidence do you have?
I don't think she's going to be accepting of vision. I think the beacon is... Because it's the beacon that triggered the vision, so we'll say it's the beacon.
There was a damaged Prothean beacon on Eden Prime. It burned a vision into my brain. I'm still trying to sort out what it all means.
Visions? Yes, that makes sense. The beacons were designed to transmit information directly into the mind of the user. Finding one that still works is extremely rare. No wonder the Geth attacked Eden Prime. The chance to acquire a working beacon, even a badly damaged one, is worth almost any risk. but the beacons were only programmed to interact with Prothean physiology. Whatever information you received would have been confused, unclear.
Yes.
I am amazed you were able to make sense of it at all. A lesser mind would have been utterly destroyed by the process. You must be remarkably strong-willed, Commander.
This isn't helping us find Saren, or the conduit.
Of course, you're right. I am sorry, my scientific curiosity got the better of me. Unfortunately, I do not have any information that could help you find the conduit, or Saren.
So what good are you? So, here's the main thing. I think that she can mainly help us to find out, like, as a scientist and as an Asari, what the things on her head feel like. Do they feel like tentacles? Do they feel gelatinous? Are they soft? Do they feel like bone? I think she can still help us with that.
I don't know why Saren wanted you out of the picture, but I think we'll be a lot better off if we bring you along.
Thank you, Commander. Saren might come after me again. I cannot think of anywhere safer than here on your ship. And my knowledge of the Protheans might be useful later on.
And her biotics will come in handy when the fighting starts.
Yeah, welcome
Good
aboard.
to have you on the team, Liara.
Thank you, Commander. I am very grateful. Oh, I am afraid I am feeling a bit lightheaded.
When was the last time you ate, or slept? Dr. Chakwa should take a look at you.
Seriously,
It is
wouldn't
probably
it?
just mental exhaustion, coupled with the shock of discovering the Protheans' true fate. I need some time to process all this. Still, it could not hurt to be examined by a medical professional. It will give me the chance to think things over. Are we finished here, Commander?
Yeah, we'll
We
talk
can
later.
talk again after you've seen the doctor. The rest of you, dismissed.
Mission reports are filed, Commander. You want me to patch you through to the Council?
I'm going to say no, because I think no means I get to explore the ship a bit more and I can come up to him when I'm ready.
Don't bother.
Aye, aye, ma'am.
I didn't mean don't bother, like, because I never wanted. I just mean I want to wait for a little bit. I want to talk to her first. I want to see what's new around the ship, because this feels like a big story beat. Squad. Oh, right, 4 levels. What do we want to do next? There's 2 options I have here that I'm seeing. One is I can unlock lift and I can unlock pistols, or I can do Spectre training up to Unity 4. Advanced Unity. Again, lift doesn't seem that... Lift is actually... lift is not bad. Let's just do this for now. Let's just do Advanced Unity for now. Spectre training. Again, Spectres can't be trained, but we're going to train the Spectre. Codex. Extinct races. I don't know what's new here. Prothean Beacon downloaded its... Let me just read through this and, again, skip through this if I've read it already and just forgot. The Prothean Beacon downloaded its knowledge into Lieutenant Commander Shepard on Eden Prime, causing confusing dreams and visions. While the imagery is becoming clearer with time, the meaning of the beacon communication remains elusive. It's been suggested that Prothean data recording is highly dependent on a certain point of view, what Carl Jung described as the collective unconscious. Bless Mass Effect for bringing Carl Jung into its codices. The cipher needed to comprehend the images implanted in Shepard's mind is the cultural knowledge of a Prothean. The archetypes, biological instincts, and common experiences universal to the race. Yeah, this is... the Prothean Beacon basically told us, was it Darmok and Jalad at Tanagra? And we're trying to figure out what that all means. Since the Protheans have been dead for millennia, it may be impossible to acquire this cipher. Prothean data disks. Despite all the evidence confirming the existence of Protheans, little is known about their culture and society. From time to time, dig sites will yield... Wait, no, this is the one I think we've seen before. Okay, yeah, this is data over 3 dozen disks have been found. Okay, yeah, I think we've seen this. Or at least it sounds very familiar to me. Wait, where does... Oh, is this like the conference room? Yeah, okay. Comm room. So, let me next see if I can find some of the... let me go to the lockers, actually. Because I want to update my transfer over the new shotgun and sniper rifle. I don't remember if there's a new assault rifle I got also. But I want to add those before. But not just before I forget, just because I don't like having stuff pile up in my inventory. Yeah, Liara's locker. I don't know what I want to equip Liara with, so... Actually, that's a good point. I won't disenchant anything, or not disenchant, what's the term? Break into... I won't omni-jail, I won't trash anything until I know, like, what Liara's weapon is. Actually, I can just find out right now. Assault rifle, shotgun, pistol... No, I can't. I actually can't find out right now. Okay, so let's just worry about the others for now. Rex. Yeah, we really don't have a lot of great armor for you. But let's give you armor plating anyway. Stimulant pack. I think I want to give you motorized joints because... No, I want to give you whatever the strongest is. Armor plating, damage protection, because you're going to be at the front lines a lot. Let's give you some armor plating. And your thing is a shotgun. So you're using the Hurricane 3. Do you want the Scimitar 3 instead? Similar, or... So better damage, way better heat sink, moderately less accuracy. Scimitar 3 seems way better. Oh yeah, yep, way, way better. What else? Garrus, you're my sniper rifle guy. That's who. Hammer 4 or Reaper 3? Better damage, worse heatsink capacity, better accuracy. I think we'll just go with 4 when they're close like this. But heatsink is important for a sniper rifle. No, but that's a lot more damage. Let's just... Yeah, we'll go with this. That's right. So he uses an Omni tool. What do these others use? Because I don't think I've actually checked that. You use an Omni tool. Good. Rex uses a biotic amp. We can upgrade him with the Solaris 3 biotic amp. But what about my biotic amp? Gemini 3. No duration bonus, no power bonus, way better cooldown. I think I'd rather have the cooldowns, yeah. No, I would. Yes, I would. There. Kaiden, you have the biotic amp. And Ashley, you're my assault rifle lady. Gladiator 3 or Liberator 3 armor? Worse shields, better damage protection. It seems like 6 of one, half dozen of the other. This is the only one that seems crappy. Anti-personnel 3. Let's... I mean, this is... Shredder is just better against organic... Like, it's weird because you'd think that if this is plus 30% damage against organics and this is plus 25% damage against organics, that this would just be called anti-personnel rounds 4. I don't know what the difference between Shredder and anti-personnel is. I'll assume they're the same thing, I guess. Enjoy that. Oh, and no, but you can get the Thunder 5 assault rifle. Ridiculously better damage, ridiculously better heats. This is just better in all possible ways. The Haliot Armory. What's the Haliot Armory? One of the smaller Turian weapons manufacturers, Haliot Armory was given permission by the hierarchy to sell excess units on the galactic market. Rather than trying to compete with high-end manufacturers, Haliot specializes in a line of basic level weapons. It seems like a good basic level weapon. This is a standard issue rifle for Turian infantry. Yeah, we're definitely going with the Thunder 5 then. Screw the Banshee 3. Shredder and improved sighting, but we can actually do combat sensor. Or heat sink. What's the heat sink? So do we actually want heat sink or combat sensor? Combat scanner improves your detection skills, making these enemies visible. Ooh, okay. That actually sounds pretty good because I rely on that. I rely pretty heavily on the radar. Oh, and what's your support thing? Is it No, you don't have biotic because you're pure combat. You don't have biotic or anything else. Okay. Ashley, I think we're good. What did it say? Regulation? Oh, requisition officer. Let's see if we can talk to... So where's the medic? I think it's a floor up, right? So let's go see if we can talk to us. I was going to say Asari, to Liara. Oh, this way. So it should be through here, I think. Dr. Chakwa. This was empty before. Is this where? Yep, here's Liara now.
Commander, are you coming to check up on me?
I was... Here's the thing. I don't know... So, oh yeah, I did want to share this. I have since found out. I have asked my friends about... Because, alright, so in Dragon Age Origins, when I played that game for the first time, I spent half the game trying to romance Sten, and later found out I couldn't and was upset, because it just wasn't an option, and I didn't know that. So I checked with my friends whether a couple characters, whether Tali and Rex and Garrus were romance options, who are my top 3. And none of them are, so I'm sad. Liara, I think, might be, and I'm worried that is this one of those checkpoints where if I say I was worried, that starts the romance. If I say, are you okay, that doesn't. I'll just say I was worried.
You look much better. How are you feeling?
Dr. Chakwas assures me I am going to be fine. I was impressed with her knowledge of Asari physiology.
Yep, she's pretty solid.
You're in good hands. Dr. Chakwas knows what she's doing.
I never properly thanked you for saving me from the Geth, Commander. If you hadn't shown up,
I'm just glad we got there in time.
So am I. I know you took a chance bringing me aboard this ship. I have seen the way your crew looks at me. They do not trust me. But I am not like Benezia. I will do whatever I can to help you stop Saren. I promise.
We'll see. No, I trust you.
Don't worry, Liara. I trust you. I know you won't let me down.
It means a lot to hear you say that, Commander. Thank you.
Again, we get some of the... It feels like... I think this is something that likely would get corrected in later games, because just of how I've seen BioWare develop as a company. I mean, saying nothing of Anthem, because I haven't played that and I've heard bad things about it, but like from my experience with Star Wars The Old Republic and the later Dragon Age games, like I think they get better at this. This dialogue feels like we've known each other for a long time, and it doesn't feel like we just met, so this feels it's a little bit rushed, if that makes sense.
Tell me about yourself, Liara.
Me? I am afraid I am not very interesting, Commander.
You kidding me?
I spend most of my time on remote digs, unearthing mundane items buried in long-forgotten Prothean ruins.
Sounds dangerous. And lonely.
Sometimes I would run afoul of indigenous life forms or stumble across a small band of mercenaries or privateers, but I was always careful. Until the Geth followed me to Artemis Tau. I never found myself in any situation my biotics could not handle. As for the solitude, well, that is one aspect that most appealed to me. Sometimes I just need to get away from other people.
You don't like other people?
That's not what she said.
I suppose it comes from being a matriarch's daughter. People expected me to follow in Benezia's footsteps. They wanted me to become a leader of our people. Matriarchs guide their followers into the future. They seek the truth of what is yet to come. Maybe that's why I became so interested in the secrets of the past. It sounds so foolish when I say it out loud. It sounds like I became an archaeologist simply to
It
spite
doesn't sound
Venezia.
foolish.
You must enjoy something about it.
I love my work. Seeking out history's lost secrets has a special appeal for me. You were actually touched by working Prothean technology. That is why I find you so fascinating, Commander.
Oh, okay.
Sounds like you want to dissect me in a lab somewhere.
What? No, I did not mean to insinuate. I never meant to offend you, Shepard. I only meant that you would be an interesting specimen for an in-depth study. No, that's even worse.
Calm down, Liara. I was only joking.
Joking? Oh, by the goddess, how could I be so dense? You must think I am a complete and utter fool.
I assure you I do not. I like
Now
you.
you know why I prefer to spend my time in the field with data disks and computers. I always seem to say something embarrassing around other people.
Oh, big mood.
Please, just pretend this conversation never happened.
Do you know why Benezia joined up with Saren?
I don't understand it. She was always outspoken about the need for the Asari to become more involved in shaping galactic events.
Oh.
Maybe she thought allying herself with Saren would somehow be for the greater good in the long run. At least I hope so.
I mean, if Saren is trying to bring back the Reapers, and the Reapers, like, reset this cycle of civilization, then I guess technically, like, boy, this would make the Asari influential. Or maybe she's trying to spare the Asari from getting wiped out. Maybe she thinks that if they align with Saren that she can get the Asari spared. I don't know.
This hurts you, doesn't it?
None of this makes any sense to me. I have not spoken to Benezia in many years, but I know her, and this was not like her. Something changed.
I'd like to know more about the Asari.
We were the first species to discover the Citadel. We were instrumental in forming the Council, and we always strive to be the voice of peaceful cooperation in galactic disputes.
So you're the diplomats.
My people believe we are all part of a single galactic community. Each species contributes something to the greater whole. Although we seek to understand other species, it seems few of them seek to understand us. The galaxy is filled with rumors and misinformation about my people.
Really? What kind of misinformation is there about the Asari?
Like what?
Most of the inaccuracies are centered around our mating rituals.
Oh.
My species is monogendered. Male and female have no real meaning for us. We still require a partner to reproduce. This second parent, however, may be of any species and any gender.
That's disgusting. Again, I'm sort of, I mean, not necessarily in this context, but because this is like some of these are, some of the bottom options are so ridiculous that they're like, it's so over the top that they're not, you know, something you'd really say. The fact that this is here in this context is something that people in this world actually say sometimes. But anyway.
I don't understand. Your species can mate with anyone?
Mating is not quite the proper term, not as you understand it. Physical contact may or may not be involved, but it is not an essential element of the union. The true connection is mental. Our physiology allows us to meld with other beings. We can touch the very depths of their minds. We explore the genetic memory of their species. We share the most basic elements of their individual and racial identities. We then pass these traits on to our daughters. It is how we learn to grow as a species and how we develop a greater understanding of other races.
That is interesting. It's almost like a very literal version of sapiosexuality, as far as I understand it. I mean, I know sapiosexuality is literal, like it is a term, but like this is almost like a sci-fi version of it.
What happens to your partner after the union?
Every relationship is different. Some unions are a single encounter with both parents parting ways afterwards. Others can be more long-term. Sometimes an Asari and her partner will stay together for many decades.
Who is your father? That seems weird to assume that. It's like who is your other parent? Because like there's nothing that says that. Yeah, that kind of a weird term there, but let's say, what about the age difference?
You Asari live for 1,000 years. What happens when your partner dies?
Few sapient species live as long as my kind. We have learned to take a philosophical approach to our unions.
I guess you have
We
to.
do not focus on the inevitable loss of our partners. Instead, we enjoy the time we spend with them. And even after they're gone, a part of them lives on in us. The union is a connection that transcends both time and space.
Okay, the Asari are awesome. It's a fact right now. The Asari are awesome, or can be awesome.
Do you know who Matriarch Venezia chose as her partner?
Okay, so
She rarely spoke of her partner. Though I know my father, if you want to use that term, was another Asari.
I actually like the like that. Even though the written dialogue was who was your father, like that Shepard herself was saying, like, do you know who the partner was? Or she approached it more circumspect. She approached it more in a more neutral way, and let Liara define the terms.
I thought you always needed another species to serve as one of the parents.
Think about it, Shepard. If we were not able to mate with our
Right.
own species, we would have died out long before we ever mastered spaceflight and left our homeworld.
Yeah.
Union with our own kind is no longer common, not for the purposes of reproduction. Most Asari believe it weakens our species.
Oh, they see it like inbreeding
Asari
almost?
daughters inherit racial traits from the father species. If both parents are Asari, then nothing has been gained, or so conventional wisdom would hold. I am what is sometimes called a pureblood, though no Asari would ever be cruel enough to say the word to my face. It is a great insult among my people. It is possible Venezia's partner was embarrassed by their union. She may have been too ashamed to publicly acknowledge me as her offspring.
This is super cool. This is super cool to read about. It really is. I don't know why, just everything about this is fascinating. And also, I like the flipping and reversing of how, like, you think of like the Harry Potter world, how like pure blood was the, like, what the bigots said was like a term of like endearment among the bigots, and here it's like that's the shameful thing, is to be pure-blooded. It's a really interesting flip. It's terrible once you do that, you don't know that. It's also, this is something we saw with the Quarians too. The idea that that just philosophically part of your duty to your people is to bring in new stuff, bring in new cultures and new, bring in something useful, bring in new knowledge. And I don't know that in America, at least, or at least in the culture we're in, that's not always seen as a positive. I love this. I love everything about this.
Maybe she wanted to meet you but couldn't. Maybe something could have happened to her. Maybe she passed away.
You might be right. I hope you are. But I have no way to know for sure.
So we got a mystery here.
Venezia never spoke of her partner. Whatever happened, it caused her too much pain to dwell on it. She raised me by herself, though that is not uncommon. Many Asari raise their children alone, particularly if the father species is short-lived. Often the partner will pass on long before the child reaches maturity.
Who's your father? We already got that. I think that... Okay, yeah, I think we're good for now.
I should go.
Goodbye, Shepard.
Codex. So I'm going to call it for here. We'll check out the Codex next time. The other thing I was going to add, because I was surprised when they said, like, what about the age difference? I wasn't thinking about death. I was thinking about, do you see it as like robbing the cradle? Like, do you see it, like, if you're with a human, do you see them in the context of your race, like them as being like children, even if they're in their 30s or something? Or do you see them as being equivalent to an Asari who's in their mid 200s or something, because they're middle-aged for their species? I'm curious to see what their outlook on that sort of thing is. But that's going to be it for me for now. Thanks for watching. Next time I will return to, after the Codex, I'll return back to these things, to just checking out the non-main story missions, and but even before just the uncharted planets and systems, I'll also check in with Joker up top about trying to about connecting with the council about this. See if we can do that, and I'll probably maybe even check in at the Citadel. So that's going to be it for me. I'll see you later. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.